Ellipse 1, rectangle method. Using the given major and minor axis, construct an ellipse using the rectangle method. So we have our major axis, which is our bigger one, and our minor, which is the smaller. Draw a rectangle around these. So through the bottom point of the minor axis, draw a line, and at the top also. Then do the same for the major axis with the vertical line. With this complete, we now have 4 sections of our box. We want to divide one section into 4 equal parts. So, with the method used before, take 4 arcs. At the end one, connect it back up to the end point. Then using sliding set squares, continue it back. Repeat this process along the major axis, like so. Divide it up in 4 again. Be careful to divide it up in the same amount of parts as you did the side. We can connect the very top of our minor axis to the third point, and then the very bottom of the minor axis through where the third point cuts the major axis, continue it on to where it meets, like so. That is a point on our ellipse. Continue this from the top to the second point, and from the bottom through the second point also, continuing it on up to the red line again. That is another point on our ellipse. Final time, from the top to the first point, like so, then from the bottom to the first point also, to where it meets the same line. There's all the points found for the ellipse in this section. Shown are the points on the ellipse. Also, at the very end of our major and minor axis is also a point on the ellipse. Transfer across the points as shown. This has the same effect as dividing up the line, as each one is the same length. So measure one of the segments along the major axis and mark it off like so. You can see that it's correct. Repeat the process that we conducted on the other side. And that is the upper half of the ellipse. Project down our points where it cuts the ellipse, project them straight down like so, and where it cuts on the major axis we can project up a point, and that will locate another one for us. So if we project the line straight through, project down our point to where it cuts that line, and that again is our point on the ellipse. We continue this around until we locate all the points. So that is all the points on the ellipse located. With a pencil, freehand sketch in the ellipse through these points. Keep it nice and light, and remember, an ellipse has no sharp edges. Sometimes it is easier to turn the drawing board so that we can finish off the ellipse. Now we take our pen and we can ink in the ellipse like shown. Now, we need to locate the focal points to complete the question. To locate a focal point, we measure half of the major axis using our compass like so, and then from the very top of our minor axis, we swing the arc to both sides, and that is both our focal points located. F1 and F2.